Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. This is Chloe Su, the Marketing Manager of Planet Technology. It's really great to see so many of you joining us today, almost at the end of this year. And in about 1 minute, we will start our webinar on time-sensitive networking, the TSN Solution. So at the meantime, we did have a survey to ask about your main reason for using the TSN technology. So spend some time and share your thoughts with us, and we will take a look at the survey result during the intermission. And also to let everyone know that if you have any questions, please leave them to the chat room. We will have someone to help you during the webinar, or you can send them to sales@planet.com.tw. And to remind everyone, we do have a live Q&A session at the end of this webinar. So don't forget to leave your question here and don't miss out on the opportunity for the live Q&A. Okay, now let's get started.
Hello everyone, welcome to our last webinar of 2022. My name is Ryan, the Senior Marketing Specialist at Planet Technology. Today, we'll be talking about time-sensitive networking, or TSN, and how Planet's latest TSN Managed Ethernet switch enables the technology for environments requiring precise network operations to work without a glitch. Before we get into the details of TSN, let us take a look at the challenges often faced by network infrastructure that requires a timely operation. In a network environment with two separate network systems, the non-critical data, or IT information technology, usually consists of transfer of digital communication information, while the critical data, which is the OT operational technology, usually includes the physical machinery operations. The IT and OT network generally runs on two separate connection standards, such as IT using TCP or IP connections, while OT may be using the fieldbus systems. That means the network may require the frequent support of the manufacturer or have a proprietary solution to ensure that both IT and OT networks are able to operate side by side, but this may increase in costs and maintenance of the network infrastructure. As more networks are implementing solutions such as IoT, we also see an increase in network traffic and complexity that requires critical and non-critical networks to communicate together. To solve these challenges, we will utilize TSN technology since it is able to converge IT and OT connections, ensuring prioritization of time-critical systems while improving network communication precision and efficiency. But what exactly is TSN? Let us take a quick look. TSN, or time-sensitive networking, allows the administrators to have the network perform tasks at an accurate and specific time. It uses TSN protocols such as time synchronization, traffic shaping, and delay reduction to ensure the network receives the data it needs in a timely manner. As previously mentioned, with TSN technology, IT and OT network that runs on two separate systems can now converge and operate simultaneously together on the same system. It is able to optimize the synchronization and precision of the network. This also allows the networks with a higher layer protocol to function together with a common network infrastructure. With TSN, the system is able to operate efficiently with both critical and non-critical data in the same network, but will quickly prioritize any time-critical data when needed without jeopardizing another network transmission. Nowadays, TSN is used in many different verticals, such as Industrial 4.0 or industrial automation, where precision and timeliness are a major part of the operation. More 5G NR networks are also implementing TSN technology to improve efficiency. We also see more implementation of TSN in the consumer sector, including 4K or 8K video streaming services, or even in VR and AR industries. Now let us take a look at Planet's very own TSN managed switch that takes advantage of the technology to enable a complete TSN network functionality. Planet's new industrial-grade TSN managed Ethernet switch includes the TSN 6325 and TSN 5225 series that provide time synchronization, high availability and reliability, bounded latency, and traffic shaping. The TSN 6325 is equipped with 16 copper and fiber interfaces and also 10G SFP Plus high bandwidth uplink interface, which can be used as the backbone of TSN network or to connect and transmit TSN node equipment with 10G capability. This is especially beneficial for modern networks where large volumes of data need to be transferred across IT and OT, as having 10G will allow greater efficiency in the TSN transmission. The TSN 5225 is used as an edge switch of TSN. It is equipped with 4 to 8 gigabit RJ45 ports in a compact size casing. It has the advantages of low cost and easy deployment. It can help automated factories to deploy TSN edge switches in a large number of locations. All the TSN managed Ethernet switches from Planet comply with the TSN protocols as mentioned before, as well as the IEEE 802.1 QCI for streaming policies and the IEEE 802.1 CB for seamless redundancy. Planet TSN 6325 core switch and the TSN 5225 edge switch will be able to provide fast, precise, and predictable deterministic communication, therefore enabling efficiency in the network operation to construct a complete TSN infrastructural environment. So how does Planet's TSN managed Ethernet switch actually work in a real-world setting? Let us check out an application where our switch can be implemented. Industrial automation is the most common vertical where accuracy and precision are very important. Just like previously mentioned, these types of settings often contains both IT and OT systems that need to continuously operate in the same environment, but the network usually becomes highly complex and costly as the network infrastructure needs to operate these systems separately. With Planet's TSN managed Ethernet switch, the network is able to efficiently combine both IT and OT into the same system. This greatly reduces the cost of the network infrastructure as it eliminates the need for any proprietary solution to operating IT and OT separately. The TSN switch allows the network to communicate quickly and obtain high priority, and transmit and transfer important control signals to automation equipment with high precision and low latency.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's take a short break here. And before we go to the second part of this webinar, we did have a survey in the chat room earlier today. So let's take a quick look at the survey result at the moment. So here we are asking everybody that what will be your main reason for using the TSN network. And we can see the highest vote did go to the reduced delay in network transmission. And the second one is converge IT and OT network. And the third one is reduce network infrastructure costs. Okay, so we see that the result pretty much is expected from us, because the main reason to adopt the TSN solution is because the TSN protocol helps enable precise timing for data transfer, so then helping to reduce the delay in time transmission. And also, there are people care about converging IT and OT network. So rather than having a separate network for IT and OT, TSN can be really useful, and it combines both the operation in the same network. And also, people vote for the third one, reduce the infrastructure costs. This is because TSN solution can reduce the cost because it eliminates the need for critical and non-critical data to run on different connections. Okay, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us. And before we get started, keep that in mind, and we will show you more advantages of Planet TSN solution with the following live demo.
Now that we're familiar with TSN and Planet's own TSN managed switch, let us take a closer look at one of our latest TSN managed Ethernet switch, the TSN 6325 AT4S4X, and highlight the major features of this device. In order to fully provide a full-function TSN network, the TSN 6325 series is equipped with time-sensitive components that enables a greater accuracy and precision. These components include 1588 switch controller and layer 3 1G, 2.5G, and 10G switching engine. The 1588 PHY for an 8 nanosecond accuracy, 1588 synchronizer to support precise timing between devices over the Ethernet network, and the 1588 optimized OCXO for low phase noise applications. These components are essential to bring an effective TSN solution to the network. With the fully equipped TSN components, the switch is able to comply with many TSN protocols in order to perform time-sensitive operations. In addition to the protocols we mentioned before, some of the other protocols include IEEE 1588v2 for precision time protocol, 802.1 QBV for time-aware scheduling, 802.1CB for seamless redundancy, and more. The TSN 6325 series is equipped with an intuitive web GUI interface that enables administrators to easily and efficiently monitor and manage their TSN-equipped network solution. A TSN network will have designated TSN configurations and related sections for users to control and manage. The intuitive web GUI any configurations necessary. The web GUI interface will accurately display the data collected through its easy-to-read visualization of the TSN network. Now let's take a look at the external hardware components of the switch. The TSN Ethernet managed switch has a total of 8 Ethernet ports. 8 ports are 1G base T RJ45 ports. 4 ports are the 10G SFP plus ports, while the other 4 are 2.5G base X SFP ports. With a complex TSN network, having 10G connectivity can further enhance the TSN network with its high bandwidth feature, allowing larger amounts of data to be transferred at a faster rate. At the top of the switch, we have 2 digital input and digital output, dual 9 to 48 DC voltage, or 24 AC voltage redundant power input for uninterrupted network operations, and the relay alarm connector, which can notify the administrator if there are any abnormal power connections in the TSN network. Just like many of Planet's industrial network devices, the TSN switch is equipped to handle harsh environmental elements. It is covered in IP30 aluminum casing, and it's able to withstand temperatures of -40 to 75 degrees Celsius. The fanless design and high-efficiency thermal disposal technology help to ensure the stable operation of the TSN network. That was a quick look into our new TSN Ethernet managed switch. We hope you found the information useful and will be able to apply it for your future TSN network solution. Thank you, and now back to Chloe.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. I hope after seeing the presentation and the live demo, now you have a better understanding of Planet TSN Solution. Now let's take a look at some of the common questions from this topic. Okay, so here we have a lot of people asking, how do I determine if my network should implement TSN Solution? Okay, for this one, a few factors that can be considered if TSN can benefit your network. First of all, if your network infrastructure manages several IT and OT protocols, having the TSN will greatly enhance the overall efficiency of the network, since it is able to converge IT and OT network, and it also prioritizes certain network operations if it's necessary. And also, if an operation that contains automation that needs precision, then it's very crucial that you implement the TSN solution. Okay, so let's see another question here. We have someone asking, what type of application requires TSN to provide such precise time accuracy? Okay, so for this one, this question kind of continues off the previous one, but simply any applications that requires low latency, low jitter, and high availability can benefit from the TSN technology. So in addition to industrial automation that we mentioned earlier in the webinar, some other ones also include examples like multimedia network. This is where timely transmission of the audio and the video is very important to avoid things like frame loss or to avoid unwanted audio error, etc. Or even for verticals such as intelligent hydropower plant. This can also benefit from the TSN, where the AI can quickly receive and to receive data to ensure steady operation. Okay, let's take a look at another question here. Here we have, is it necessary to rewire the network to implement the TSN solution? Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people do care about this one, and the answer is not necessary at all. The TSN and the Ethernet use the same architecture to the existing, so the existing cable can continue to be used without any changes. Okay, another question here. Okay, we have someone here asking, is it possible to install TSN equipment into the existing non-TSN network? Okay, so the answer is yes. You may install a TSN compatible bridge anywhere in your network. However, do know that non-TSN end nodes will not function, as the TSN traffic can only go through TSN compatible devices. Okay, Let's see here. Okay, we can do another question here. Someone also wants to know, is Planet TSN Solution protected from cyber threats? Okay, this is cybersecurity issue has been very important for the network transmission. And for Planet TSN 6325 series, it supports SSH v2 and TLS v1.2 protocols, which provide strong protection against advanced threats. It also serves as a key point to transmit data over a long distance fiber optic cable to the customer's critical equipment in the business network. And also for our series, the cybersecurity feature of the TSN switch protect the switch management. And it also enhanced the security of mission-critical network without any extra deployment costs or effort. Okay, I hope I've answered this one. And we can do a next one here. Here someone is asking, can the TSN solution be integrated with other Planet devices? Okay. For this one, the answer is, of course, yes, as long as the TSN network is properly set up. Any Planet other network devices such as the switches, the routers, even the LoRa devices related related equipment can be fully integrated. So all you need to do is to make sure that the network is fully set up for the TSN. And the administrator can also use Planet UniNMS to manage multiple devices within the TSN network. Okay, and here we still have some time, so the next question is not TSN related, but a lot of people are sure interested in our new solutions or products. So someone here is asking, what are some of the new products that Planet is releasing? Okay, so we actually just released two new products, the VR300 FWNR, the VPN security router, and the ICG2515 FWNR, the wireless gateway, industrial wireless gateway. And both of these are features the newly integrated fiber ports, as well as the 5G and the Wi-Fi 6 wireless network. So they provide ultra fast network connection. For this one, the gateway is great for demanding mobile applications or M2M or IoT deployments, where the router can provide secure VPN functionality for enterprise offices connected with multiple devices. Okay, and for some other new products we have, if you're looking for devices to extend transmission distance, for example, to upgrade analog camera system to IP camera surveillance without any additional wiring or such things like this. Last month, we released the LRE 101 and the LRE 101C, the long reach Ethernet extenders. And both can be very useful for demands like this. Okay. Also, if you have attended our previous webinar, you know that this year we actually released the new Laura IoT solution. So the new Laura IoT focused LoRaWAN wireless gateway, the LoRaWAN NMS, and the Laura Node controller that actually received the 2023 Taiwan Excellence Award. So we're very excited about this. And if you wish to know more about it, welcome to visit our website to check more details about these products. Okay, so we will keep a link in the chat room So if you're interested in any of the products above, you're welcome to check them out on our website. Okay, so that's about time for us, and thank you again for tuning in. And we're very excited to see all of you here at the end of this year. And if you still have some questions, please leave them to the chat room. We will keep the chat room open for a little longer so we can get more feedbacks from you, and we'll make sure to have someone to help you during or after the webinar. Also, remind to everyone to subscribe to Planet YouTube channel and to keep focus on our latest news and innovations. Also, if you want to see more about our latest products and solutions, please visit us at www.planet.com, the TW to our website. Thank you again for joining us again, and we hope to see you soon again next year. Bye-bye.